let the battle for Atlantis and the title of Ocean Master begin.
You got the touch. You got the
Arise, Rodimus Prime.
Rodimus Bill here, and today we're going to do the Aquaman vs. Brine King and ORM 3-pack action set. First, it's got 2 exclusive figures, because this is a Aquaman figure, which we got already. And here is the special Brine figure, and a special ORM figure. It says here to squeeze his arms. Aquaman versus Brine. Let's see, that just got Aquaman. Can Aquaman stop the fury of ORM and the Brine King? So there is the exclusive ORM figure, exclusive Brine figure, but this Aquaman is a repeat of what we already got. Also available, Aquaman, Black Manta, and ORM. Now we have all figures from the new Aquaman Wave 1 series, the basic, so make sure you check out my playlist and check all those out. And now let's get these guys out of the package and see what we've got. Alright, and here's a 3-pack right out of the packaging. Now first, when you do get this, you do got to build the Brine King. Basically, 2 holes, 2 pegs, and you just got to plug them in, and there is the Brine King. Now, first we're going to take a look at Aquaman. And here is the Aquaman figure. Now, he is the same exact figure as the 6-inch basic, sold separately. As you can see, that's why it says 2 exclusive figures, but we will go over him anyway. The head, very hard to turn around with the long hair, but it is do 360, and the face sculpt on here and the coloring of the hair is amazing. Articulation, arms go out. They do they spin 360, they go out. They have a elbow bend, a swivel. They bend 90 degrees, and the wrist does a 360. Waist 360. Foot goes up. None of these feet go back. And the knee is almost 360, nothing on the feet. Now, the Trident, again, standard. This is the Trident of King Alan, or Atlan. And this is his Atlantean armor. Now, for ORM, now this is a new ORM figure. He is decked out in a greenish yellow and a light brown. First, we'll take a look at the head sculpt. Blue eyes, blonde hair, very nice. He's got the shoulder pads that they're just rubber and they go up. He's got a chest piece. He's got the belt, the rubber thing that goes around his waist. He's got brown. He's got the feet. He's got the holes in his feet for playability. And again, his cape is black on one side and like brown, shiny, glitter metallic on the other side. And there is the back. And that is the ORM figure. Now, his articulation. His arms will do a 360, but you got these in the way. They go out, same as Aquaman's. He's got the elbow swivel, the elbow bend, the wrist swivel. He's got the waist. Again, the foot only goes that much. None of these feet go back. And 90 degree at the knee. And let's look at his Trident. It's a little different than Aquaman's. Tridents are a very big part of the movie once you go see it. I did at an early screening and I loved it. There is the 2 little prongs up here. It's some little sculpting there, and it's almost like a bow, like an arrow. If I can, there on the end. And that is his Trident. And other ORM, well, we'll go through that later. Actually, you know what? We'll do that now. We got the ORM figure. So this is the Hydrotech Arm with no cape. And that is movie accurate when Aquaman and ORM fight at the after Aquaman's capture. Well, you'll see the movie. Here is the ORM from the final battle. Notice how his cape's red and silver, which is pretty nice. And this is the Atlantean Guard from Justice League. This is Aquaman Hydrotech, where when you get the chest places wet, they change colors. Now, every one of these figures I do have a separate review on, so check them out. Here is an Aquaman from Justice League. I don't really know what kind of outfit. That's just probably one they did for the toy. And black. Whoops. And the Black Manta figure, which I really do like this guy. And that is how those guys line up. Now for the Brine King. He is basically brown with a little specks of a light brownish reddish color. And of course this is orange brown. Let's take a look at his face. He's got like black for the eyes. He's got those two white things on the shoulders. I'm not really sure what those are. No, they're made for the figure. They're not screws or anything. They're just made as the figure. Let's see. Let's go down his arm. He's got the crab claw. This claw doesn't open up, but he's got some nice crab. This claw is on a spring-loaded, so it opens up, and he's got some nice detailing too. There's his waist. He's got more. Basically, he's a crab, and I like him. He's got a little butt flap over here, but he's even got the holes in his feet for playability. And his articulation is this arm will do a 360. This arm goes out 360, and it's got more than a 90-degree bend. And this you can move. It just moves that much. The feet, only that much, that far back. Nothing at the knee. And let's see, the other leg goes up the same way, doesn't go back. Only because, well, and this arm goes up that much. It's spring-loaded. A little at the elbow. Oh, this is what makes the claw move. See, so when you squeeze the legs, it will do slow motion. He closes the claw, and his arm goes up. And notice how his head turns. Or his head stands still, and his chest turns. So, squeeze his legs. There he goes. Claw goes, and this part of the chest moves. So he's a pretty cool figure. Or when you do that, like I said. Oh, that's how you do the claw. And that is the battle between Aquaman, the Brine King, and ORM. And once you'll see the movie, you'll see how the Brine King is part of the 7 underwater kingdoms of Atlantis. And you will see how that plays out. Now, we're just going to bring in all of the Aquaman movie figures. We'll see how they all look together. Again, this guy is just a repeat of that guy, so we won't need to bring him in. We'll do ORM right there. Hydrotech. These Hydrotech figures are really cool, and they are battle movie accurate. And this is Aquaman. So, there is all of the Aquaman movie. Well, these are basic 6-inch figures. And then we'll throw in the Atlantean Guard from Justice League. We'll throw in an Aquaman from Justice League, and that is all our Aquaman figures. Now, I did want to do one more comparison, and we'll just get rid of these guys real quick. And that is to Steppenwolf from Justice League. And this, I'm pretty sure this is the accurate. This came with a Superman Batman 3-pack set, which I also got a review on. But this is how the Steppenwolf, and I believe this would be the accurate scale. So this is how the Brine King would scale with Steppenwolf. So, there you go. That is the 3-pack battle set of Aquaman, ORM, and Brine with exclusive ORM and exclusive Brine King figures. Alright, that's Rodham's Bill saying please go see Aquaman, see it 2-3 times. Check out my Aquaman movie playlist. Check out my other DC playlists. They do Marvel figures. Mostly we do Transformers. We do movie reviews. And as always, hit like, hit subscribe, and turn on those notifications. And I thank you very much for your viewership. And as always, this is Rodimus Bill saying see ya 20,000 leagues under the sea in Atlantis.